What up? What up? Yeah, man, I lost my motherfucking hairbrush. Gotta buy a new one. Anyways, so we got Dillian Whyte, the body snatcher, versus Jermaine Franklin coming up, huh? Well. Only reason why I'm making this video, man, because I was sitting up over there talking to Watcher. So he kind of got me to make the video. Then fucking Laws is always making fight prediction videos usually. He'll probably come out with one Friday. So I figured I'd give my 2 cents. I think Jermaine Franklin is not too bad of a boxer. I think that damn, it's an ugly looking ass bird. I think in this fight he needs to keep his hands up. He needs to keep his hands up. He needs to keep his feet moving, head moving, and don't get caught admiring his work in this fight. I think especially his last couple fights, man, like he got some decent body shots in on his opponent. But what I did notice is his big ass fucking gloves. And I'm telling you, watch all Dillian Whyte fights. Those gloves be small than the motherfucker. I don't know if they pushing the padding back or what. But those gloves on Dillian Whyte look awfully fucking small. And I'm interested to see how the size difference between the two. Because in some of those fights, Jermaine Franklin looked a little bit small. I did hear little rumors around that said he gained a little weight and stuff like that. Because obviously, you know, he ain't been in the ring in quite some time. But he gained a little weight. Hopefully, he got back in the gym months ago. Hopefully that was the case, because if he only got back in the gym 2-3 months ago, and he ain't put in the proper work, the juice ain't worth the motherfucking squeeze. Besides the paycheck, Dillian Whyte, Dillian Whyte, every now and again he would look like he's doing all right in the ring with his jab, body work and stuff like that, and using distance. And then he just start admiring his work and forget about what he's supposed to be doing, which is a bad thing. If he was going up against a puncher with one punch knockout abilities. But as we've been seeing over the years with Dillian Whyte, it looks like his ability to take a punch to the face, it looks like it's been going down. Downhill. He's received 2 hellacious knockouts as of recent, and Povetkin, Tyson Fury. So we have to take those into account. I know a lot of people. I was getting a phone. A lot of people wouldn't want to admit to that or anything like that, but you have to take that into account. And when you get when you get hit really fucking hard and you forget, or you start making up stuff that didn't happen, you can't tell me that's no type of brain damage. Povetkin said he got right back up. Tyson Fury said the same thing, which he didn't. So you have to take in those things into account. That he's been that he has been mollywopped a few times, but it doesn't look like it does look like he has a kink in the armor in that department. But other than that, the type of fighter that he's fighting, it's a very winnable fight. More so for Dillian Whyte than it is for Jermaine Franklin. But I think Jermaine Franklin can't get the win. I think that if he looked at a lot of his past fights, because there's only so much you're going to be able to fix, overnight in one training camp. And you're always going to be who you are. It takes a special person to take accountability for your mistakes and actually fix those and not revert back to who you were yesterday. I really, a lot of fights that Dillian Whyte has been in, I had loads of faith that he would come in there and fix those. I have loads of, how would you say? I pretty much had high expectations of him going into the fight and fixing his mistakes. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that goes for Anthony Joshua. The same thing that goes for Deontay Wilder. The same thing that goes for Derek Chisora. I have high expectations that they go in the ring and fix their mistakes. And time again, those fighters have not. And, Dillian Whyte gets knocked out by Povetkin. Dillian Whyte, what does he do? That goes back in the ring, does the same thing. Nothing different. And who knows? This fight might come down to who's in the best shape. This fight might come down to who's in the best shape. Because Dillian Whyte, he doesn't possess. From the level of training that he's been putting in and showing us, we can all make the assumption that he does not possess getting out of the 5th and 6th round looking gassed. You know what I'm saying? The more he moves, that little battery meter keeps going down. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to be a very interesting fight. We all know that Jermaine Franklin, he had one fight that didn't look like, kind of looked like they gave him the decision, but that's neither here nor there. But because we're talking about today, and today is talking about the present, and today is a new day that we might end up seeing a shocker, and that shocker would be Jermaine Franklin winning. I think that Jermaine Franklin with those big ass gloves he be wearing, winning by knockout, even with the kinks and Dillian Whyte's chin. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think a decision will be the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just me. I don't know how much padding is in those gloves. I don't know what type of padding was in those gloves. Of course, they weigh 10 ounces, or whatever. But those were some big ass gloves, and those were compared to his opponent. Compared to his opponent, them motherfuckers were huge. And then one of those fights, that both of their damn gloves were fucking huge. So, that's one of those things, man. People. I mean, I would take into account for this fight. Big ass gloves. Big ass gloves. Big ass gloves. Seeing if it's open. I can't tell if it's open or not. Big ass gloves and stamina. I would take that to the major factors. Then what I would say is, I'm not saying that Dillian Whyte can't punch. He has that overhand, the left hook, and the uppercut. Those are three good key points for Dillian Whyte. But they're all over exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? And if Jermaine Franklin can capitalize on those punches, damn, they in the bushes. What they doing down there in them bushes? If he can capitalize on those, man, that's even better. He damn near do a 360 spin like he the Tasmanian devil. You know what I'm saying? When he throw that motherfucking hook. We all seen it, but a lot lot of people want to laugh at other fighters the way they throw punches, but that boy, you know, like Watcher said, man, I don't think that dude really knows how to throw an overhand punch, man. I don't think he knows. You know, he's not, you know, that's how a lot of these fighters end up hurting their elbows and their shoulders anyways, throwing bad punches. You know, hitting elbows and shit that don't move. You know, but we gonna see in this fight though. You know, and I'm really interested to see how this fight turns out. I know my motherfucking nose is my motherfucking shit. So what? That shit fucking got big ass sensitive nostrils. So I'ma tune in. I'ma tune in someone on this one because I think it's a good fight, and just to support Jermaine Franklin. You know, I lived in Saginaw for a bit, so never met him, but I met people in his camp. Never met him though. I don't hear nothing really bad about personality wise about him. I hear nothing but good things. He's a cool dude. So looking forward to the fight. What else I want to hit on with this thing, man? I want to hit on something else. Yeah, well, I guess that's it, man. And on that note, shout outs to everybody in the boxing world, and everybody stay sucker free.